Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. Gordon Ramsay is a super high-end chef, but what he's mostly known for is his meltdowns and insults with words like stupid donkeys.
You donkey! Donkey!
But the man has also been caught being pretty sweet. In today's episode, we have collected such 10 times Gordon Ramsay was actually nice. Number 10. Making a young chef smile. A child messes up during cooking. Nah, Gordon is not going to behave terribly here.
Well done to you, and well done to you. I can't believe just how inconsistent you are.
No screaming, no bashing, just Gordon with his patience and compassion. For him, unlike the clumsy adults, young chefs are brilliant and genuine about their love for cooking. In MasterChef Junior Season 2, first episode, young Coco can be seen breaking out in tears because it seemed as if she had messed up her mashed potatoes badly.
My mashed potatoes, they're too salty.
Seeing her crying, Gordon rushed over to her stall to see what the matter was. He tasted those mashed potatoes, comforted her, and even coaxed a smile on Coco's face. He even told her about his 3 daughters and that he wasn't going to leave her without getting a laugh out of her. The fatherly look on Gordon's face while leaning over to get the smile out of Coco, absolutely precious.
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you'll get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works.
Number 9. Twitter storm. People tweet Gordon Ramsay pictures of their culinary efforts, and he even replies. Yeah, we don't know why they are so obsessed with being cussed out. Gordon feels no shame in letting people know what he thinks about their dishes, and the record says most of his Twitter following will never become chefs. But then one day, a picture was tweeted by a woman. It was of her fiancé's efforts, and then Gordon actually complimented the dish. He said, "Marry him." Such sweet words coming from Gordon are not so usual. Twitter just exploded with people retweeting the compliment, and the internet was broken for quite a few days. Some even said that Gordon's account was hacked, but he proved them wrong, as in a few seconds, he was back to tearing people's culinary hopes to shreds. Number 8. Gordon changed Gabriel's life. Gabriel Lewis, the young chef from Oklahoma, competed in the 8th season of MasterChef. He just won the hearts of everyone on the show. But at the time of elimination, Gordon announced that Gabriel had to go. At the time, this 19-year-old chef was working at a fast food joint, and this competition was the way he could come out of the family struggles. Unfortunately, his dream could not be fulfilled as he was out of the competition. But Gordon Ramsay didn't let that dream go away. How could he neglect a true talent like that?
I am personally going to send you to culinary school.
So, Gordon announced that he was going to pay out of his own pocket for Gabriel to go to culinary school. This way, he would be able to pursue his dream as a chef. This announcement brought the whole studio to tears. You can call it the most emotional scene that happened on the show since it started. Number 7. The touching moment. Christine Ha was a blind chef who made an appearance in Season 3 of Gordon Ramsay's MasterChef. Well, yeah, Gordon made her cry, but these were tears of joy. How? Let's see. Obviously, Christine relied on her other senses while cooking and had a very careful knife technique that kept her safe from cutting. Through hard work and determination, she was as good as the others. Everything was going well when one day Ramsay gave the task to all the contestants for baking an apple pie. It seems simple for everyone else, but for Christine, it wasn't, as she was an inexperienced pie maker. She got flustered. Then the touching moment came, when Ramsay described that her pie resembles the poetic accuracy, and asked her not to doubt herself. Ramsay even scraped the top of the pie and asked her what she hears. Then there was an emotional speech that had everyone in tears. Ramsay tasted the pie and exclaimed that the flavor was amazing. Christine was stunned, and everyone else just started clapping. Number 6. Hotel Chester. Gordon's soft side isn't just revealed when dealing with young people with potential. And for him, age doesn't define how much potential a person has. But you might see him as the toughie on adults who are failing out of their own clumsiness. Gordon came to know about the couple struggling through life as their hotel in Mississippi was failing. They were genuinely trying to get out of their terrible time. Gordon decided to pull them out once and for all. Gordon just transformed their lives altogether, giving complete makeover for the Hotel Chester and turning it into a place that everyone would notice and attract customers. Gordon even hired them a chef and designed a menu for them. The hotel turned into a Mississippi must-go destination. Gordon even understood their relationship problems and rented them a fully furnished apartment, completely paid for 6 months in advance. Number 5. Homesick. Nothing would be more touching than this moment when Gordon met a fellow Scot on the set of his show. A brave Scottish woman decided to audition with haggis. For those who don't know, haggis is a Scottish dish that sounds appealing. The lady revealed that she was also from Glasgow, and Gordon, he just looked as happy as a kid. A more amazing moment was the look on his face when he tasted her meal. Other judges were not so impressed, and even one said that the Scottish dish sounds like it was created from a dare. After all the judges tasted her food, it was time to decide whether she was moving on in the competition or not. One judge said no, and the other one said yes. Then it was on Gordon Ramsay, who made the woman stress a little bit by making her think he was saying no, but then just said yes and surprised her. Gordon even said that her food made him homesick, with tears in his eyes. Well, at this, the other judges might seem surprised that Gordon is actually human. Number 4. Taking the pressure off Dr. Una. Gordon Ramsay visited Dr. Una, who also owned a restaurant, but unfortunately the restaurant was in no good position. Even her son had no concern with his mother's burden. Gordon saw her as a woman who worked hard enough to secure a good life for her kids, but received no care in return. This affected Gordon deeply, and he was determined to lift her self-esteem back up. Dr. Una was a former Olympian, as well as a doctor having a restaurant, but her son and the manager of the restaurant were just unreliable. Gordon cheered her up, and then went to sit with her son, and found him compassionate inside his proud exterior. He was able to extract Keone's long-lost focus back to his family's struggling business, motivating him to handle the situation. This time, Gordon fixed a restaurant, and fixed the shattered family that stood behind it. Number 3. Malaysia, a new dish. Even masters are students, and keep on learning with time. Even Gordon Ramsay proved that he still had a lot to learn, no matter how shocking that sounds. While he was in Malaysia, Gordon asked Aunt Aini to show him how to make rendang, a classic dish. Well, she showed him. Not treating Ramsay like the famous chef, Aunt Aini showed him who was the boss. She showed him how to do certain things, telling him what to do, and even pushed him around a bit. Gordon also took it all gracefully, and was able to boast a near-perfect rendang. Gordon Ramsay's head nearly exploded when he got to know that she relied more on feelings instead of exact measurements. We would say that Aunt Aini would have out-Gordon Ramsay'd Gordon Ramsay. They even became friends afterwards, which is not likely to happen in the case of Ramsay. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by a subscriber. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it to us, and who knows, we might even feature it in one of our videos. Number 2. The subscriber's pick. Our subscriber picture today shows a picture of Gordon Ramsay with one of the contestants of Hell's Kitchen. Well, the show starts, and Gordo asks one of the contestants, a lady with glasses on, to come and present her dish. As expected, on seeing the dish, which was veal scallopini, Gordon said that it looked like Baby Vaughn. But after tasting the dish, he was left in shock, and said that the dish was delicious. Gordon asked her not to look nervous, and she claimed that he looked scary. But then the odd happened, and after hugging and congratulating her on her delicious dish, Gordon just made out with her in front of everyone. Yeah, we know that you were in shock just like everyone else on the set at that time. But after that, he announced that the lady was his wife. His wife was there, intentionally dressed as some contestant with a wig. Number 1. Chocolate Ramsey Sundae. Ramsay does have a soft spot for kids, but this would seem an understatement after looking at what happened here. Ramsay does show his softer side openly to kids as well. Well, on one episode of MasterChef Junior, he allowed the kids to turn him into a giant ice cream sundae. Who would like to leave such an opportunity? Armed with every kind of ice cream and topping under the sun, the little monsters turned him into a delicious sweet treat. They stormed the food mogul and turned Ramsay into a mess of treats. By the time they were done, he was just unrecognizable. There were bits of cereal and sticky sweet things glued everywhere. But he endured the torment in complete silence and didn't drop a single expletive. And that concludes our list of the 10 times Gordon Ramsay was actually nice. What are your opinions about him? Comment down below to let us know. Before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe, and click the bell icon to stay up to date with our latest videos. We'll see you next time.